Identifier et surveiller sa population est depuis toujours un enjeu majeur. Mais aujourd'hui, au nom de la lutte contre le terrorisme et la criminalité, c'est devenu une priorité. GPS, carte à puce en tout genre, dans les rues, dans les transports en commun et même dans les magasins, nos moindres faits et gestes sont enregistrés.
In 2006, I came under direct investigation by the U.S. government. Why? Because I was disclosing crimes being committed by the U.S. government against its own people in total violation of the Fourth Amendment. All done in secret, and all done in secret because the executive decided, you know what? We don't have to have an open and free democracy. We don't need transparency. We will determine in secret what's best for the American people, and we will keep them safe on our terms.
Reste que la technologie RFID est devenue incontournable. Ce qui nous paraît être de la science-fiction aujourd'hui pourrait bien se réaliser demain.
Le chien à qui on a implanté cette puce a les mêmes droits que vous et moi.
Cette puce n'a pas été implantée à un chien, mais à une personne.
Well, before we do anything, we're gonna have to take out your microchip.
My what?
Sorry, I don't have any actual medical training.
No kidding. We get it. Ah! Can't they track us in here?
I've hidden in here before with the chip. I think the thick stone walls disrupt the signal.
Oh. Yeah, I got it. I got it.
Okay, now put it in your pocket so they don't know you removed it. You'll ditch it as soon as we run.
This is the same technology they use to track animals. You got anything to close this wound?
Just duct tape.
While this technology is new to humans, man's best friend is already one step ahead. Similar microchip devices have been implanted in over 6 million of our beloved pets.
Ayant perdu leur chat ou leur chien, de retrouver leur animal. Et ces micropuces proprement, elles ne nécessitent d'ailleurs aucune anesthésie. Après l'implantation, il vous sera demandé de remplir un document d'enregistrement afin que vos coordonnées puissent être trouvées dans la base de données nationale.
Fortunately, Max's family had him microchipped the year before, and they kept the registration up to date. Sandy scanned Max and found the chip. She called Max's family and told them Max was safe. Max was so happy to be reunited with his family. Thanks to a microchip and an up-to-date microchip registration, Max and his family are back together. August 15th is Check the Chip Day. Keep your pets safe. Get a microchip. That's right, Max. Don't forget to keep your registration up to date.
This is Floppy, microchipped yesterday, and now the government's set to announce that all newborn puppies will have to be fitted with a chip to identify who it belongs to.
The tiny microchip is inserted under the dog's skin, usually in the scruff of the neck in front of the shoulder blades. This contains the dog's details, how to contact the owner, and its own unique identification code. The microchip can be scanned, matched with information that is kept on a database and can be easily accessed by the police and the RSPCA.
マイクロチップ。
しないんだ。偉いね。
Un lecteur de puce, une puce électronique qu'on vérifie avant de l'usage et on retire avec une très légère compression au cas où elle revient.
None too happy about being jabbed with a big giant needle, and I can't say that I blame him at all. And this is going to be fast. I've done this thousands of times probably.
Microchips will be implanted into the horn and body of more than 1,000 rhinos.
An audible click will indicate when the plunger has been fully advanced. Gently withdraw the needle, leaving the microchip in place. Successful.
L'identification électronique, c'est une réponse à l'agrandissement de la taille des troupeaux, puisqu'on simplifie le travail, donc on peut imaginer. Et en fait, dès qu'un animal rentre et coupe une cellule, ça va l'isoler par rapport aux autres. Pendant ce temps, on le lit, on interrompt.
Ce qu'on appelle la RFID, Radio Frequency Identification, et une antenne qui est autour. Ça prend diverses formes que vous avez là, sous forme de porte-clés, sous forme de bagues pour mettre sur le voyageur, etc., etc. Et dans cette bande de fréquences-là, vous avez toutes les cartes de forfait de ski, cartes de location de vélo et autres. Donc, et là,
ce système-là qu'on appelle le tag, qui va après venir répercuter.
Porte désormais un bracelet électronique.
Donc vous avez
When a child goes missing, the Amber Alert system can make a huge difference in a terrifying situation. The Georgia Masons provide the Georgia Chip program free of charge as a public service and as a gift to the citizens of our state. Ross Laver explains.
The GA Chip program provides information to a parent that they can use to provide to police in the event that a child or a person becomes missing. In the package that they receive, they get a CD. The CD has photos, fingerprints, a video interview, which is very important. The photos are forensically correct photos, speaking particularly that everybody's ears are different. So there's a shot of each ear, which is clear and determinable, as well as the demographics of the child, height, weight, age, parent's name, address, and phone number. In addition to that, within the kit, there is an appliance. We use a dental appliance that contains DNA and scent, as well as the child's dental impression. Perhaps most important of those is the scent, because with scent, we're hoping to be able to track that child and return them as quickly as possible.
We gather the information together, run it into the computer, copy it off on a CD, and then all the data goes right back to the parents to be kept, maintained until hopefully they'll never need it, but if they do need it, it'll all be available for them there in a single package. They can turn the package over to the local law enforcement, and in a matter of minutes, nationwide, their picture will be on the news.
The microchip that's been embedded under your skin by the team, an Argentinian soccer team, planning experimentally to this point to offer supporters a chance to implant a microchip in their skin. Lets them walk right through, like Easy Pass in your car.
It's an Easy Pass.
You just walk right into the stadium.
Like the Easy Pass is in your car, not in your wrist.
That's correct.
But see, I'm not really thinking about it in terms of sports as much as I would love to put one in my kids.
Just to know where they are?
I know it's creepy and really futuristic, but my dog has one.
Right.
And she ran away and ended up, we live downtown, and she ended up, in Harlem. And somebody did deliver her to a facility, a place, and they scanned her, and then they found us. And I honestly am not completely against chipping my children.
Have you proposed this to the girls?
I haven't. No, I thought I would do it in their sleep.
Now they know.
I would put it.
No.
I would put it.
No.
I would.
We've seen it in movies.
Isn't my daughter?
Over and over again, children gone missing.
It's terrifying.
For Stephanie Rodriguez-Neely, life is busier than ever, with 4 children, including a newborn. She knows scary situations can happen in an instant, and for her, it has.
If it'll save my kid, there's no step that's too extreme.
Stephanie's teenage daughter is a special needs child, prone to wander off and trust strangers. For that very reason, Stephanie wholeheartedly welcomes microchipping a child.
If a small chip the size of a grain of rice could have prevented a tragedy, I think most parents, hindsight would have said, I wish I would have done it.
The 1,200 Cougars at Jones Middle School are about to get tagged.
It's going to give us the opportunity to track our students in the building.
Northside School District is piloting a program in the fall, here and at J High School, a program that tracks students' movement through the halls and classrooms by radio frequency technology.
ছাত্রছাত্রীদের উপস্থিতি অনুপস্থিতি হারিয়ে যাওয়া রুখতে পাওয়া যাবে মোবাইল মেসেজ। বিকেলে রাজধানীর ধানমন্ডিতে আনুষ্ঠানিকভাবে এর উদ্বোধন করেন।
En cas de perte dans les EMS et les hôpitaux. Pour la lire, il faut être tout prêt. Nom, prénom, date de naissance, toutes les données qui permettent une puce intelligente dont les dents, elles, percées et de chercheurs, c'est qu'une dent, c'est très petit.
To think something so small can connect you to everything that matters.
When your life and all you love are on the line. HealthLink is always with you when every second counts in the emergency room, providing immediate access to your medical.
Because Bob has trouble remembering all his medications.
Because I'm in love with my kids' kids.
Because my car lost control while driving.
Because now I'm looking for both.
Because I have diabetes, but it doesn't help me.
Because I spend my life in the ER trying to save them.
Elle, face à l'augmentation du nombre d'enlèvements, des Mexicains particulièrement aisés dépensent des milliers de dollars pour se faire implanter sous la peau des émetteurs miniaturisés. Ainsi, en cas de malheur, des satellites sont en mesure de les localiser.
En tant que commercial, Sergio Galvan a tout intérêt à faire peur. Tout le marketing de sa société est basé sur la crainte d'être enlevé. Son produit phare, cette micropuce. En fait, un émetteur miniaturisé relié à un boîtier GPS qui permet d'en suivre le porteur par satellite en cas de disparition. La puce s'injecte directement dans le bras pour la modique somme de $4 000 plus $2 200 d'abonnement annuel au satellite. Mais pour être repérable et lancer l'alerte, il faut allumer un boîtier GPS qui, lui, est beaucoup plus volumineux. Un boîtier plus facilement repérable par d'éventuels kidnappeurs.
Comme un produit de supermarché, les clients sont barcodés et la puce contient leur crédit consommation. Ensuite, la puce est greffée sous la peau et reliée à un compte personnel, un peu comme un compte bancaire.
Je ne sais pas pourquoi j'ai voulu faire ça. En fait, c'est peut-être parce que tout le monde l'a. Et puis, c'est pour savoir comment c'est juste pour ça.
Cette puce qui vient des États-Unis a obtenu un droit de commercialisation à condition de ne pas détenir d'informations médicales.
Just share my thought really quickly. I think we've never understood a lot of things around us, right? I mean, people who, in the Stone Age, who planted the seeds, did they really understand the chemistry of the biochemistry, what's taking place in the seed that grows? I mean, to use things effectively does not always require the absolute full understanding of what's going on underneath. I mean, we're used to dealing with things on much higher levels. So I think it's a little bit too much to ask for this full understanding of technology. Here we go. Here it's done. Big applause. And as we like to say in these contexts, I mean, congratulations to being upgraded.
Do you really think that a chip in your hand is more practical than a key? Do you really think that?
Yes, because I think it depends on... the simple answer is yes. I think that the chip implant is better than the key for several reasons. I can't lose it. It's not possible to steal it. And I'm always having it with me.
Because there is a big problem. You can't hack a key, but you can hack the chip and the box.
You can definitely hack a key. You can copy someone's key. You can steal a key. It's pretty unsafe technology, if you ask me. And the cool thing with my chip, just to add, is that it actually has a lot of uses, because I can't use the same key to access my gym, my office, and my bike. But with this implant, I do just that. I can unlock a separate range of devices because I program them myself and connect them to my chip. So it's actually a multi-key that I carry under my skin.
And do you ever get tired of remembering all those passwords? Well, one high-tech office block in Sweden thinks it has the answer.
So this is how I unlock my phone nowadays. So usually people would type a PIN code, but I just touch this. and the phone is unlocked.
It might look like magic, but he's implanted a microchip the size of a grain of rice into his hand. They can operate computers, photocopy machines and open doors with a wave. But many do have concerns over privacy, concerns those on the project told us are completely unfounded.
It's a common misunderstanding that you can track people with these chip implants. That is not the case. The chip doesn't have a battery and therefore it cannot transmit any information by itself. It needs to be really close, I mean within a few centimeters of a power source to be able to signal its ID. So you wouldn't be able to find where I am in this building or if I get lost in the woods because I have an implant.
Le futur le voici, une micropuce plus fine qu'une allumette implantée sous la peau, et tous les pouvoirs seront bientôt entre vos mains.
Vous pouvez débloquer votre téléphone, ouvrir votre porte, votre voiture, déclencher votre radio, enfin faire ce que vous voulez. Là, je passe ma main et voilà, la serrure de la porte est ouverte.
Les experts voient cette technologie comme l'avenir à court terme.
Unfortunately, Simon Phoenix was not coded. While you were sleeping, everyone in the city was installed code. It was a brilliant idea by Dr. Cocteau that an organically bioengineered microchip be sewn into the skin. Sensors all over the city can zero in on anyone at any time.
I can't even conceive a visual of what you police officers did before it was developed.
We work for a living. This fascist crap makes me want to puke.
What do you think you're scratching, caveman? You really think
we have before us the opportunity to forge for ourselves and for future generations a new world order, a world where the rule of law, not the law of the jungle, governs the conduct of nations. When we are successful, and we will be, we have a real chance at this new world order, an order in which a credible United Nations can use its peacekeeping role to fulfill the promise and vision of the UN's founders.
The ultimate goal that these people have in mind is the goal to create a one world government run by the banking industry, run by the bankers, and they're doing it in sections. The European currency, the euro, and the European Constitution is one part of it. Now they're trying to do it in America with the North American Union, right? And they want to create a new currency called the Amero, right? And the whole agenda is to create a one world government where everybody has an RFID chip implanted in them. All money is to be in those chips, right? There'll be no more cash. And this is given me straight from Rockefeller himself. This is what they want to accomplish. And all money will be in your chips. And so instead of having cash, anytime you have money in your chip, they can take out whatever they want to take out whenever they want to. If they say you owe us this much money in taxes, they just deduct it out of your chip digitally.
Total control.
Total control. And if you're like me or you, and you're protesting what they're doing, they can just turn off your chip. And you have nothing. You can't buy food. You can't do anything. It's total control of the people.
And that chip's connected to a database that has your purchasing records, what you do,
Everything is in there, you know? And so they want a one world government controlled by them, everybody being chipped, all your money in those chips, and they control the chips, and they control people, and you become a slave, you become a serf to these people. That's their goal, that's their intentions.
offering me a job?
I'm offering you a chance to change the world again. The doctor was clear about H+, the implant.
It's an amazing technology.
I can use H+ to communicate.
Sécurité intérieure, il nous faut la clé de ce bureau, tout de suite.
On n'utilise pas de clé ici. Comment vous ouvrez les portes alors? Avec des implants électroniques, c'est ce que nous développons. Merci.
Je tous fait chier depuis longtemps.
attacks will only drive CERN Global on to ensure two things worldwide: peace and security.
Professor, it says here that the chip could trace the purchases of excessive weaponry and stopping terrorist attacks before they start.
Do not get that chip.
He said I shouldn't get the chip. What do you think that means?
I don't know the truth.
If you're watching this, you should know that you are being tracked. I think we're being followed.
chip guy?
Yeah, I didn't get mine today.
Roxy, you have to get the chip.
They'll do whatever it takes to put fear in the hearts and minds of the people.
Was this an accident?
Absolutely not.
We have breaking news of a bombing on American soil.
And no matter how deep you dig, you're never gonna get to the source.
You're looking for answers. I'm sorry.
Just looking for the truth.